Oh! I wish my phone worked. Off camera, little bun flopped. For those of you who don't know, when buns flop, it's because they're extremely happy. And not dying. It looks like she's dead. She's definitely dead. Oh, we're starting a level!
Yep. Alright, I guess we should probably introduce the show and stuff.
Welcome to the arcade.
Hello everyone and welcome
All
to
that junk.
welcome to Shovel Knight. Welcome to Fanthropological Arcade, the show where we play through games that we like. I actually don't know what Fanthropological Arcade is. It is our weekly Let's Play. We are continuing on through Shovel Knight. I am Nick T, and the person who's driving is my good bud Nick Z.
Hey!
And we've been playing Shovel Knight for a little while, trying to introduce some facts, but honestly, it's a relatively new game, and if you watch Did You Know Gaming, you probably got more facts than you'll ever get out of this show.
Yep.
But we're having a fun time playing through it, and yeah. I don't know what the inspiration for Magma Mole Knight, whatever level is, but that's where we're at. I think we're about probably halfway through the game so far.
I would say so, yeah. Maybe a little bit over half.
What?
Yeah, this beetle.
Is it like... Do you know much about beetles?
Not really. I mean, I know that, I don't know if it's still... Oh no! Oh
Off to a
no!
good start.
Great
cool.
start.
I really wish I was doing a death count. So much effort. But I'm not doing it.
I don't know if it's a thing that's still done by, Japanese school children.
Oh, you killed Billy Crystal. You killed him again!
It's too much of a hothead.
Have you seen Hell's Moving Castle?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, because he's the little flame dude.
Oh.
Like it, I didn't watch it in I didn't watch the subtitled. I watched the Disney dub.
Yeah.
Billy Crystal, very appropriate fire demon. Talking about beetles for some reason.
Yeah, we were talking about beetles because of this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's still something that happens in Japan, but I know that for a while, school children would have, like, beetle fights.
I can believe it. I saw a GIF on Imgur of, I think it was a Hercules beetle.
Yeah?
Growing from, like, a larva into a beetle. It was disgusting. I'm not a huge fan of insects and all that jazz, but it was really nasty looking. Because it ended up being this weird, pupating, giant thing. Like, writhing around. It was like a giant maggot. It was not good to look at. I think you can hit that wall. Like, down below. Secrets.
Cool.
We already talked about how in the Japanese version there's, like, slight differences. The whole reverse translation thing. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Where's your favorite? Oh, you've got the fire rod. Okay. Just blast it. Do you remember how to play the game?
How do I go?
You could also stab it to death. I mean, ooh, we are off to an amazing start.
Oh no, my armor! Does my armor not?
No, that'd be crazy.
That'd be too crazy. Probably should have saved that chicken for afterwards.
Probably. Does your sub-weapon really not work? Like, at all?
I think the armor just... No.
You gotta, like, say the magic words?
Maybe.
Holy, oxen-free. You've got enough magic. What if it's up and... What if it's up and attack?
There we go.
I don't know why that...
Neither do I. I guess that makes sense, right? It's the big old lava field. Oh no! How do I go?
It's a Rodney lava field.
It's a Rodney lad. Yes. Yes.
Hey everybody, we're getting late. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, energy falcons. What up? Oh boy.
Oh, well, related to magic, but having nothing to do with Shovel Knight. I just finished watching Little Witch Academia.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like the new anime, not the...
Yeah.
Apparently there's an OVA
series.
and a film.
Yeah. That's how it started out. I guess they were just... Oh, come on. I guess they were just experimenting with the idea. But I know that after the OVA, or maybe after the film, after one of them, they started a Kickstarter to try to get a series going, and obviously, a Kickstarter must have taken off.
I take by what you've said that you have not seen the anime yet.
I've only seen the first episode.
Oh, okay. It's really good. You should finish watching it.
Yeah, I totally intend to. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's kind of in the way at the moment.
I gotta wrap that up as well.
Yeah.
There's a very like Trigger-esque ending.
Yeah.
Kind of. I was like, I wonder if there's a theme between, how the kinds of visual elements that they include in the different shows that they make. I'm leaning towards yes. But it's just a really well put together show, and it's got a lot of heart. Like Kill la Kill, but with less I'm not sure about if it's good portrayal of empowerment or bad portrayal, whatever. Because they're just little. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have a hard time with that.
Yeah, I might have to. If I have it, I might have to use that Infinite Dagger.
Oh, Infinite.
Or no, the phase lock is not going to help with lava.
I think if you fall in the lava, you are just dead.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
I think you just need to time things, or there's no way to bypass it. This is just a little side thing. Oh, Bun's on the move. Bun's on patrol. Wait, was that Citizens on Patrol from... I don't remember.
Bun Patrol?
The Math Patrol, the Math Patrol. Is this the person in the chest who's like, hey?
I hope not, 'cause I don't have that kind of gemage right now.
Nope. Got a little music. Yeah, but you should definitely watch the rest of that. Oh my god. Hitboxes are kind of big.
Not big enough.
Evidently. Oh man.
Alright, forget that gold. Oh, she's getting into the wires. No! One problem with rabbits, folks. It's how they just always got that chewing going on.
She's a happy bunny.
Oh yeah. No, that's definitely the main thing. And there I go again.
There he goes again on his own. Burning in the lava like a rolling stone. I don't know, that's not how lava works. Or how you died, for that matter.
Like a dead gnome, maybe they do Viking funerals in lava?
I mean, that's possible. I think what you need to do, is just strike it, stand on top of it. Just jump on top of it. It's not going to dissolve. Now tap it. And now run.
Makes more sense.
Problem was you were like, I'm going to pogo, and pogoing is unstoppable.
Always, yeah. It's always just going to lead to that sweet death. The sweet embrace.
I'm just waiting for you to stop.
Which means I can't do what the armor I bought lets me do, but that's okay.
What is the armor that you have? What does it do?
If I bounce twice on an enemy, then I
this is where you get the
super strike.
The zoom dagger.
Oh man, that would be super useful if I have enough for it.
Hey, what are you gonna buy? Oh no, this is the punching daggers, the punching fists. Also good, but in different ways.
Okay, after I get through this little section here that is designed for the punching dagger.
Oh, you're gonna see if you have enough cash?
I should have enough. Between the chests and these magic pots and all that stuff. Should be enough.
I mean, maybe. How much? Ooh, I don't know. That is not looking like enough. 20s. No, I don't know, Z. I never really noticed the background art, because usually I'm playing the game, but there's like a giant pyramid in the background.
Yeah, almost like a Lost City kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, is this enough? Nope.
Okay.
There's no way to dig up.
Okay, and that's not going to do it either. Okay.
I mean,
well,
you could touch that save point, and then maybe... through...
Alright, all I need is another 85.
There you go.
Alright, that's it. I'm done.
Good game. Good game, everybody.
I just beat Shovel Knight because now I can afford this thing.
Yep, that was the real quest. Don't stop the Enchantress. Just buy this item and then punch your way to victory.
Yup.
I don't know if you can actually punch your way to victory. Oh wait, you still can. You got this, or you don't. What do I know? I'm just the guy narrating the actions. I'm Morgan Freeman. Yeah, you gotta... It might be hard with the button configuration as it is, but you gotta kind of like...
I'm not sure if I can get that, just...
Oh, because you
matters
needed
of
the...
space. Nope.
It's a good thing you didn't have any money. Otherwise that could have been bad.
Very bad.
Well, you have them, so who cares? Just keep moving.
Yep. Onwards. And, oh no. And upwards.
Alright, so... Oh, what's going on here? This weird, gloopy, green... That would have helped. I think you need to bounce off of it. No, like...
Oh, yeah.
It.
Right away kind of thing. Got it.
And look! It turns flamey dudes into other things. I think you can...
Less flamey dudes. Whoop.
Game's teaching you, Z.
Mm-hmm.
It's teaching you things that you might need to know shortly.
Whoop. Ooh.
What have you been playing other than this lately?
Well, I've been playing a little bit of Tales of the Abyss.
Which system was that out for? Oh, not the one where you're burning in flames.
I'm not colorblind, I swear.
Actually, that's true. If you were colorblind, this would be very difficult because a lot of people are red-green colorblind.
Yeah.
But I guess there's a small difference because when things are green, they're also not pulsing.
That's true.
Well, I'm not sure, but we'll find out in the next room.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, but that Tales of the Abyss is for the 3DS. One of the later Tales of games from the Tales of series.
Whew, you're good.
And I'm pretty sure that it was originally like a PlayStation 2 game?
Do you know what you need to do? Because I think I know what you need to do. Oh. Come on, you got this. You don't got this. Cool, so in terms of things going well, Tales of the Abyss.
It's going very well. Oh boy. Yeah. It's basically a classic RPG with the Tales of linear battle systems, so fights are sort of in real time, and they're in like this little arena type thing.
So is it 2D
Makes it a little more
arenas
interesting.
or is it 3D?
They are actually 3D arenas, like fully 3D. You can actually run around and experience the whole thing that way.
I believe in you. Yeah!
Finally.
Go for
No! Oh man. I am glad that this is not a long level. We're only two little gem cases away from the end.
I wonder how they measure the distance in this game. Or if they're just arbitrary checkpoints. I know that some levels have significantly more checkpoints than others.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's based on a physical distance or not.
I don't know, at least when a level has many checkpoints, it's really easy to get the impression that it's a longer level, right?
That's true. Stepping away from Tales of the Abyss for a second, you just made me think about this. What's probably the best designed level you've ever played?
In any game.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'll take the game design nerdo answer and say Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Because it teaches you Goombas.
Super inspiring. True words, never spoken. Nick Z, ladies and gentlemen.
No, seriously?
Keep in mind, if you screw this up, then you have to go back to the checkpoints.
Yep.
Oh, that actually isn't that hard.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I gotta wonder here is like... Oh, got some bun issues over here. She's been very... Oh crap, not this again. She's been very active today. It's an ongoing story of long wiggly ears and curious.
I see that you ducked again.
Yep.
So not Super Mario Brothers 3, because that...
No,
because the game teaches you to fall behind the curtain so that you can get the warp whistle, yeah? Definitely doesn't do that.
Definitely doesn't do that. Man, like, I play so many RPGs. I like, my default would be to go to Zelda, and then it's like, okay, what's a really good, well-designed Zelda dungeon? And I mean, the water temple sticks out from Ocarina of Time for all the wrong reasons, because it's very circular, and you've got to go back and forth, and sort of a wild goose chase element to it in terms of finding out where you've got to go next. But like, that really sticks out.
I'm having a hard time thinking of one, but the first thing that comes to mind for me is like the Mushroom Hills. Oh my goodness. You're in... Oh, that was actually pretty close.
Yeah, if I'm being really honest, I just feel like I don't pay enough attention to level design. I mean, when I think back to when I would make my own games with RPG Maker, because I was a 90s kid.
You can still make games in RPG Maker.
Yeah, that's true. But now they're all fancy and they look good, and 1990s RPG Maker. That's where the
people still use that version. Remember when we did that podcast episode talking about Pokemon, and I talked about how there's a whole resource kit for like RPG Maker XP, specifically for making custom Pokemon games. People still do that.
Oh man. But like, when I think about level design and that sort of thing, crap. When I think about that, I obviously lose my focus in the game, and that's why I'm doing so poorly right now, I swear.
Well, it's funny, because if that's the case, it's a very hard challenge. It's like, hey, let's talk about video games when we're playing video games, and you're like, cool, that is definitely a thing that I can do. Let me just be good at video games for a moment.
Yeah, just for a moment, though.
Yep.
Not for the whole time we're playing, because that wouldn't be interesting. It would be like I'd be some sort of speedrunner or something.
Yeah, well,
Who wants to watch that?
It's only for a moment, then the moment's gone.
Man, oh man.
Sorry, you were actually saying something serious about when you were doing things in RPG Maker.
Yeah, when I'd make my games in RPG Maker, I'd usually just try to make the dungeons kind of like probably too linear, if anything. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I know that I was fairly notorious among our small group of budding game designers for making RPGs that required a lot of grinding. So linear dungeons would probably be welcome, a little break from that kind of thing.
Do you bounce off of it regardless of how you started on it? Oh, don't do that! Now you're in trouble. Unless you get lucky. You can't be bouncing when you get down there.
I can't be bouncing, no. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I could stop my bounce and almost break the checkpoint.
I mean, I think it takes 3 hits to break through it.
Good.
It's fun that like the game has an achievement for beating a game with no beating a level with no checkpoints and beating the game with no checkpoints.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you can actually get a fair amount of coin if you break open the checkpoint blocks at under certain points in the game. But like, okay, that's fine. That's fine over there. But like for our purposes, it's like cool. That's a great way to make this like a 40-minute level. I would probably say like the Mushroom Hill Zone from Sonic & Knuckles 3.
Ooh.
Mostly because I have a hard time thinking about all the platforming games that I've played, but that one I remember in particular because if you play as Knuckles, you are playing with fire.
Yep.
Mostly because in that level in particular, if you're playing as Knuckles,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you're good at the Blue Spheres minigame, you can get all of the Chaos Emeralds in the first level. Which is fine because Knuckles has a shorter campaign than Sonic in that game. But there's like all these little nooks and crannies, and because you're Knuckles, you can like climb around and explore, and it works really well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, Shovel Knight has some interesting levels and level design, and a lot of like, hey, what if you explored this? And you're like, oh, I guess that is a thing. This is a secret entrance, but yeah, I don't know. I think somebody's gonna have to use some fireballs. Or invincibility and just walk past, maybe. Or just fireball. You know, whatever, man. That was very effective. I like how...
Ah, no, the chicken! Oh.
I like how the game has all these tiny little details. Like, there's cracks in the walls, and there's lava oozing out of the cracks, and you should touch that save point. And, you know, all of those little details.
Yeah.
That's definitely for the fist punchings. If you wanted to give it a... to be completely honest, it's hard. It's hard. You need to, like, tap it into... It's like a rhythm thing.
Oh, so do you need to tap it for each block?
Yes. Or, like, for each sequence. But, like, it's also possible that you didn't actually punch it, you just shoveled it.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean now.
It propels you forward, and then you keep...
Yeah, but just through the one block. Yeah.
Yeah, I might go through multiple blocks, but it doesn't... It's not a lot of...
I'm gonna say that's not worth it.
Probably fair.
And continue onwards.
Okay, there's a side level where that's the entire mechanic of getting through the level. So guess what you're not doing?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's just like it's all goopy when you bounce off its butts.
I wonder what this thing looked like as a little larva.
Probably a disgusting worm. Worm the Unsullied. Definitely, I'm way behind on that. I don't know when this episode's gonna come out.
No! Oh, you were supposed to protect me, beetle friend. Oh.
Nope, it had to commit suicide because of your awful, awful puns that haven't happened yet. I was gonna say gameplay, but like, that seemed particularly harsh. What is the hardest game you've ever played? Excluding the games that you made yourself.
I gotta think about that one. Because most of the games that I remember playing are RPGs, which, you know, can have hard parts. You know, there could be a boss that has like a certain elemental weakness or something, and you don't have a lot of that element or whatnot. But, yeah, one of the more difficult games. Shovel Knight?
Really?
Well, no, I wouldn't say so. 'Cause it's pretty much a bog standard platformer with you know, a few little twists here and there. Oh man.
Mole Man. Hans Mole Man. I'm surprised how effective that shooting everybody with fireballs is. Like, I would not have expected that tactic to continue working. He's invincible.
I know he's invincible with that fire.
Or it's invincible? I don't know what you changed the genders to.
Glad it didn't get crushed. Neither do I. I just kind of went with random for that exact reason.
Rando Cardrizian.
Oh no, I don't have enough magic for my ultimate attack.
I really like this fight because it's very dynamic.
Yeah, a lot of the other bosses just kind of hang around and wait for you, but this one, oof.
This one reminds me very much
all sorts of things.
of like a Mega Man X boss fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, just because there's all these things flying around. Like, I know it's an NES style game, But there's, I think, one of them, something pangolin or something. I can't remember. In either X1 or X2, there was like a... Oh no, the moles are taking him away! Ah. Where you would fight, and it would like bounce around or dig through the walls or things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hardest game, I'd have to say pretty much any Mega Man. Just because, like, not with the exception of Mega Man 64, because that was just a fun little romp. But yeah, the Mega Man platformers, I would say, are definitely up there. Just because I've never really been... I don't know, it's weird, but like when it comes to Mega Man platformers, I've never really been that great at them.
Like Mega Man specifically, or any platformers?
Well, just like the Mega Man style platformers, I guess. Because Donkey Kong Country, I don't know if it's just familiarity, but I've always been pretty good with those three. Like the core 3 on the SNES.
Did you ever, we tried Tropical Freeze, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
That was really hard.
Yeah. Especially with like the 3-phase bosses from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well maybe we'll talk more about hard games next time on Fanthropological Arcade. I don't know if we will, but we'll find out next time.
It's hard to say.
If Z doesn't appear on next episode, do not ask any questions. Technical difficulties. Can't have an episode without having technical difficulties. It's not a real episode of anything we do unless there's a problem. But if there's a problem you must solve, you must whip it.